Hi. We all know time is currently the most priceless asset anyone can hold in their kitty bag, in their arsenal. Time and attention. You want to disrespect somebody today, right now. आपको किसी को भी डिसरिस्पेक्ट करना है उनका ना बस टाइम पास करो आप वेस्ट देयर फकिंग टाइम दैट्स इट नाउ यू माइट आर्ग्यू दैट हे isn't money the most valuable asset in the world? Well, technically, even with money, you are buying time. Good time, bad time, more time, less time, but time in general. And वो time में आप कुछ करोगे, but it's the time, the asset that you're trying to buy. And the best way to learn this is, when somebody does that to you, waste your fucking time despite you scheduling a call 24 hours in advance. They schedule a call, not me. They schedule a call 24 hours in advance and they don't show up. This is why I have strong fucking boundaries. Yeah. Hi, मेरा नाम है अदिति. आप सुन रहे हो खाइपन अदिति. दिस मार्च मैराथन. आज मेरे पास एक स्टोरी है. And we're going to talk more about it, more about value of time, how to disrespect somebody, anybody, and just this stupid guy. Now, there are various forms of disrespect. किसी के पीठ पीछे बात करना, किसी को गाली गलौच अब्यूज़ करना, गॉसिप करना किसी के बारे में, हाँ इसने ऐसा किया उसने वैसा किया टाइप, किसी को बुली करना. But at this time, currently the only thing I ask people is to not waste my time. So the other day I was talking to this boy. By the way, I'm currently in the system of arranged marriage where I get set up with guys by my parents, and so now this guy starts messaging me. So when you are in the system for a long time, as I've been, the basic questions are absolutely fucking mind-numbing basic. Now, it does take again a lot of courage to put yourself out there, to get on a call, to message every damn time somebody asks you what do you do for a living, what are you, who are you type. It's just not fun anymore. Energy wise, vibrationally, it's just not fun for me anymore, right? Every time somebody asks me what do I do for a living, I want to bang my head on the wall. सिर पटकना है मुझे दीवार पे with laughter and with a bit of tears, because I honestly don't know how to answer this question. I've always been a hustler, entrepreneur. I know eventually I want to work for myself. You can't be forever working for somebody, like, for sure. And jiska, not everybody is meant to be an entrepreneur, not everybody is meant to be a hustler. And ye samajhta hai baat, like, there are people who enjoy this solid confinement of 9 to 5 or 10 to 7, whatever. People enjoy this, and they don't understand how entrepreneur business owners work, honestly. So when you are not an entrepreneur, when you don't have a side hustle, you truly cannot understand people who do. Okay? They cannot understand it. Why do we do it? Why are we even doing it? So anyways, we got into talking. His response to every message was starting to seem very late, exceptionally late. Like, every answer came at a gap of 20 minutes to an hour. Imagine my horror. I was so frustrated and angry by the end of the conversation कि I started questioning, do I want to feel like this all the time? How do I want to feel this again? Like, what is it? How do I want to feel after I talk with this guy? Like, who takes this long pehle to respond? And here I was, he initiated the conversation. So I thought, why do people do that? Just don't initiate the conversation if you don't have the time. और just आप अगर बात कर रहे हो तो अच्छे से बात करो, and अगर नहीं है टाइम तो at least let them know, hi, sorry, like I'm in the middle of something, and just don't initiate the conversation. It just comes across as like you're too busy or too good for me, like something like that. ऐसा वो energy आ रहा था. So the next thing I guess to do is do your research before talking to anybody. I stalk people on LinkedIn. I see what they are, what they've done, who they've worked with previously, what they do, professionally, career wise. If they post on LinkedIn, what do they talk about? even on Instagram, if their profile is open, to understand them better. I once chatted with a guy who was interested in using guns. He was based out in the US, from Mumbai. He was at a shooting range safely. वो shoot कर रहा था whatever in a safety range, gun range, and I got scared, bro. Like I fucking ran away. Like I got scared. I don't know why. I just got scared. I was like one bizarre incident, but it's good to stalk people to understand कि भाई लोग करते क्या हैं, क्या इंटरेस्ट है, right? So the most basic thing you can do is like look at them, look at their profile, see what they've done, instead of making person like me bang my head on the wall and like question कि मैं इसको क्या बताऊँ, मैं क्या कर रही हूँ ज़िंदगी में. Lot of times people are not okay with, you know, you're not working and you working, and here I am saying I've been working since 2011 something or the other as an entrepreneur, as a hustler. I've been hustling, I've been creating content since 2011. People think na content creation is not a job, but in fact it's far more jobbier job, heavy job than anything you can imagine, because then you are the publisher, editor, content creator, distributor, सब कुछ सब माई बाप तुम ही हो, and everything, and you're far more intelligent than the rest of the crowd, honestly speaking, who's doing it for so long. And so people don't understand this कि आप इतने टाइम से काम कर रहे हो, right? So I was very close, by the way, I was very close to giving up by the end of the day with this current guy. My friend told me, Aditi yaar, be open na, अभी तो इतना ही थोड़ा ही बात हुआ है, so why don't you just be open to talking. That's all I'm asking you to do, to be on the receiving end of it all. Stop blocking the energy, receive it. I said I will try. At the end of an extremely poor and tardy conversation, he requested, emphasis on he. He requested to directly get on a call, for which I agreed. I was like, चल ठीक है, ख़त्म कर लेते एक बार का, just ख़त्म ही करते हैं, final कर देते हैं, whatever, ख़त्म कर देते हैं. He told me he will be available anytime after 7:30 p.m. tomorrow evening. That's what he said. I told him, hey, look, I'm available at 9 p.m. Let's get on a call at 9 p.m. He told me again, yeah, I'm available anytime after 7:30 p.m. Now, when somebody gives someone such a vague response, that just makes me angry and frustrated. Like, you give me a proper time ना, ये क्या आप बोल रहे हो कि भाई एनी टाइम आफ्टर 7:30 इज़ फाइन फॉर मी? दैट्स नॉट ओके. आप इंटरव्यूअर या आप मैनेजर को ऐसे बोलते हो 7:30 के बाद कभी भी आप रखो मीटिंग, चलेगा? नहीं ना, you give a proper time, right? That's just is disgusting and a vague answer. And I had to be the man here and pull up my pants and say, we will talk at 9 p.m. So I am mentally and emotionally ready कि भाई okay, 9 p.m. को इसका कॉल आने वाला. I will have my notes prepared. I will have the questions written down and ready, right? Right? Like, you give me a time. Let's not waste each other's time and keep expecting, हाँ भाई अब आएगा, अब आएगा, अब आएगा, right? I marked my calendar for 9 p.m. because मैंने उसको बोला था. फिर से उसके बाद मैसेज डाला था, ठीक है हम 9 बजे ही बात करेंगे. या उसका आंसर वॉज 7:30 के बाद कभी भी ना, तो इट जस्ट गॉट मी वेरी फ्रस्ट्रेटेड एंड एंग्री. लाइक आई गॉट वेरी मैड कि यार ऐसा वेग आंसर कौन देता है. गिव अ सॉलिड प्रॉपर रिस्पॉन्स ना कि भाई तू 8 बजे, तो फिर आई विल एक्सपेक्ट एग्जैक्टली एट 8 p.m. सीधी बात है, बकवास नहीं कर रही हूँ. सो आई marked my calendar, I put it on my calendar 9 p.m. the next day बात करना है, and I moved on to do my chores. The next day I checked in at 7:30 p.m. I was feeling good. I worked out, endorphins running high. I was feeling great. 7:30 को मैं उसको मैसेज करती हूँ because he kept on insisting not once but twice कि आप मुझे 7:30 के बाद कभी भी मैसेज कर सकते हो. So I messaged him at 7:30. And I thought I might as well just get the call done with कि क्यों ना 9:30 तक रुकना, because I now have time. And since he've constantly been messaging saying कि 7:30 तो मैं बोली ठीक है चल. 7:30 आया, I messaged him. He did not see my message. I waited and I waited some more. फिर 9 बज गया. 9 p.m. hit and he ghosted me. I waited for another hour and I fell asleep. I had a very long day, exhaustion, a lot of work and workout. I just fell asleep by 10:30ish max. The following day, he reaches out to me a day later in the day and he says he's sorry and asking if we can talk a couple of days later. I honestly didn't know how to respond to this. Like, his work was his priority, meaning he's not really as established in his work and in his business as I want somebody to be in their career, at least at the age of 33, 34, 35, like, right? I get it. Your work is your priority, partner is not. Please do not waste my time or anyone else's time. That's all I wanted to tell this guy. Like, it was just hurtful to be considered as a second priority. Like, he emphasized, again, I'm emphasizing, he scheduled the call. I did not schedule the call, and that just fucking hurt. That's just hurtful to be a second priority in anybody's life. When you are on time, it's probably, it just probably means you are late. In life in general, before time is what I call being on time. One such incident happened when you hang up. When you hang out, not even hang up, lol. When you hang out with a Japanese folk, okay? So Japan is known to be very strict about time, punctuality. Punctuality is highly valued. उनके philosophy में ही, उनके गन grain में, उनके they are somewhere deeply told and born and brought up in such environment where everyone is expected to be on time for meetings, for appointments. Even their trains are on time. Nobody is ever late. The trains are never delayed. It's just their philosophy instilled upon them to be always on time. So when I found myself on a spring break, I don't know spring break tha ki summer break tha, I was in Santa Monica, right? You would think that it wouldn't be an issue, and oh boy, was I so not correct. This guy got mad and he called me up. We have to leave, Aditi. Where are you? It's 3 p.m. Where are you? I said, oh, okay. Like, I could hear him being so annoyed and frustrated AF. I was like, what are we in fucking rush for? We are on a literal summer break. What the fuck is this rush about? The beach was like fucking gorgeous. I was high on life, sunshine, and just the Santa Monica clear water beach. It was just, I guess, the cultural difference that I found between us and them. Despite being Asians, we are raised with such different philosophies and ideologies. Like, it was just absolute shocker for me. Yeah, man. Yes, I was late, extremely sunburnt, and I wanted to just cry at the end of the day. That was just my experience of, traveling with some Japanese, Asian folks in general. Yeah. So now, for the two of you who are still wondering, where am I in the system? Did I find somebody? I want to ask you this. आप मेरे क्यों पीछे पड़े हो? मेरी खुशी के क्यों पीछे पड़े हो आप? अरे मैं बहुत खुश हूँ. I'm absolutely happy with my independence. स्ट्रेस फ्री है मेरा लाइफ. किसी और का स्ट्रेस नहीं है मुझे. मेरी लाइफ बहुत अच्छी चल रही है. बीइंग अ 30 समथिंग लिविंग इन मुंबई, एब्सोल्युटली ब्लेस्ड, ग्रेटफुल. जो भी बोलना है बोलो. बहुत खुश हूँ. अच्छा चल रहा है, अच्छा कट रहा है. होपफुली ये साल और ट्रैवल करने मिले विदेश कहीं. मैनिफेस्टिंग इट. या ऑलराइट. I will talk to you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in today. Until then, bye.